Hello folks, Lana here with a sit-down chatty video. It's been a little while since I've just sat with you and talked to the camera, not commuting or vlogging, running around doing things. I think it may not seem like a big gap because I do plan my videos in advance and schedule them schedule them to upload in advance. But for me, it's felt like a little bit of a gap between the last time I sat with you and shared my thoughts. Today I'm feeling a little more vulnerable. I think it's been a theme of the past few days and weeks, working through things. Today I wanted to talk about pouring into other people. And I'm somebody that I feel like, especially in the past, 6 months to a year, I've begun to really associate myself and my brand with being somebody that has a lot of love to give and somebody that pours a lot into others. It's not something I feel like that I've felt like I could do for a while. There were points in my life where I didn't have anything to give because I wasn't even filling my own cup. But I think the core of who I am, and when I think of little Lana, she's this beam of light and energy and love with so much awe, just sees the world with so much awe and just wants to shine that same energy, magic light that I feel like I get from the world back onto other people. I know what it feels like to feel alone, to feel like you're not enough, to feel weighed down by the struggles of the world, the darkness in this world. And I think that if there's opportunity and I can, I would like to help other people not feel that way, or to empower them more so to know that they will get through it and everything they need is within them. I think that's a big theme of my channel and something that I also continue to work on with myself. And that's so great to be such a loving person. I'll pat myself on the back. I feel like I'm just this is not meant to be self-promotional, but it's a wonderful trait to have. It can make you very attractive to other people. People are attracted to good energy, and selfishly, they're attracted to people who will give them that energy and the love and the attention. But givers also need to receive. We're not infinite wells of resources. We can be if we steward those resources, if we are doing the things to replenish ourselves and are getting it back, then I think we can be this endless, infinite loop of love and light and energy. And this is where I come back to my point of feeling vulnerable today, is just that, I've been feeling a bit, I want to say disappointed, hurt by situations in my life where recently-ish, and my interpretation of recent-ish events, just that there's a lot of people out there who it feels like they want what they see. Everyone wants to be, and I was talking to a friend about this, who's dating, they're dating this woman who feels out of their league, and just, they kind of got into this habit of putting them on a pedestal, making themselves feel like inadequate in comparison. And I was saying to them, I said, what everybody wants is just to be seen for the whole of them, like the whole, for all of the good and the bad, they want to be seen as the whole person. And I think what can feel almost worse than not being seen at all is being seen for just the superficial aspects of you, or just the desire, and feeling like you're seen and loved for only the quote-unquote attractive parts. And I think that's a little bit of how I've been feeling too, and that tells me I haven't been connecting enough, maybe in a vulnerable way, with my close people, or the people that I have been connecting with. We're not having emotionally intimate conversations, or enough of them. Because I've kind of been feeling, and I go through patterns of this where it's like everyone loves the bright, sunshiny, positive, energetic Lana, but not everybody knows and can appreciate the flip side of that, because there is a flip side, because I am a human. And I think it's tough when you feel so loved for just the shiny, glossy side of you, and have that feeling that that's what people want you for in their life. And when you start showing the human sides of you, the anxious sides, like the anxiously attached, or the insecure, or the I'm having a low energy day, or the I don't have capacity side, or the just sad, inconvenient, messy sides of you, that then it's too much for other people. Or I liked you when you were not like when you were, I don't know, unproblematic or like helpful to me, but now that, oh no, she's like a real human being and I might have to like contribute emotional, like I need to be emotionally available now, then it's too hard, and it feels like then people step away. And I know that this is a very blunt view of things that I'm taking on right now, but it feels that way in a number of interactions that I've had recently, and I'm proud of myself. I'm getting better at discerning that energy and cutting it out, or just saying no thank you. That's another thought that I was having earlier today. I'm not someone that generally cuts people out of my life. When I've had sort of breakups in relationships, they've generally mostly been just breaks. I always come back to people, or I always find a new way to have them in my life. And maybe it's often hasn't even just been people. With skating, when I kind of broke up with competitive figure skating, I came back to it and I found a new way to love it. And I love that part of myself, because I think it shows that I have a lot of hope. I don't know. I believe in other people, and I see the good in things, and I think that's the part of me that's can see the gray of life. Like nothing's cut and dry. That generally something isn't all good or all bad. That there are going to be merits to relationships and situations and activities like skating. You might become something different and new. And if you've read the book Getting Off the Relationship Escalator, it's all about that, really. It's, well, not all about it, but there's it's addressed in that book, where you can have breakups and de-escalate a relationship so that it becomes something different, purely sexual or purely platonic, versus a romantic connection, like whatever. Divorce, people can often become even better friends after a divorce. Like, it doesn't have to be, fuck you, never talk to me again, you're dead to me. Like, there are other options, people. And I think that's something that I've realized and practiced in my life before I was even fully conscious of this idea. And so, anyway, I think that's on my mind because there's a relationship in my life that ended a few months ago, and And it was a relationship I walked away from for my own mental health. But I've been struggling with moments of feeling self-doubt around that decision because I see so much good in it still, in the relationship for how it was and what I had, and knowing this pattern about myself, that I am someone that, I'm a bridge builder and I mend fences, and that's just not typically my style, to walk away from something completely. And then that's amplified, I think, by the other relationships in my life and interactions I've been having, where I feel like I'm being seen more for the superficial, and this person knew me more in depth and appreciated me for my whole person, and that is sometimes rare to find. I have so much hope in this world, and I think there are many other wonderful people out there, but it's hard when you're going through a time in your life where you feel like you're pouring and you're vibrating at a certain energy frequency, and people aren't meeting you where you're at, to not want to go back to a relationship that was comfortable and safe and easy, and, well, maybe not easy, but that brought the fulfillment that you're looking for. But anyway, this is more a message to myself, and this is very rambly, but this is a classic Lana video, where good things take time, hard decisions need to take time to come to a point of being sure about things, and you have so much time to figure out what you want and what the right pathway forward is. And making decisions and acting should never be done when you're emotionally activated and triggered and feeling intense feelings about something. So give yourself time to sit with things, and if you are feeling like you are pouring into other people and not receiving it back, maybe it's time to spend more time with yourself. And that's something I did last weekend, and it was really, really helpful. And I'm trying to bring that balance back in, because again, I can be such a social butterfly, and I want to meet all the wonderful, beautiful humans out there in the world, and really enjoy making all those connections, and it's something I do in my work, and so it can get to be a lot when I'm doing that professionally and personally, socially. But yes, there's so many wonderful people out there, but you are a wonderful human. You are rare and special. You have great energy that needs to be protected. So give yourself the space, spend time with yourself, and if the relationships and interactions you're having aren't fulfilling you and aren't leaving you feeling satisfied and valued and seen for all the ways that you want to be seen, then hard decisions might need to be made. Or just keep choosing yourself, keep coming back to yourself. I think as women, again, we can so often feel like we need to be everything to everybody, right? We need to be the sex object, to be the domestic housewife, to be the nurturing mother, to be the boss lady, killing it at work, to be soft and emotionally available and supportive, but be strong and not too emotional and not messy and contained. There's so many roles to take on, so many things to be for other people, the mother, the sister, the friend. And that can be very overwhelming. I know it is for me. So, but the most important thing, I think, that we can be is us. obviously. So corny. But our own best friends, our own supporters. Yeah. There's all these other people outside of us, but they could all go away. It's all very external, and you have you. So be there for you. And yeah. With other people, obviously, I think it would be ideal to find people that will help fill your cup. But if they're not there, we just got to keep practicing how to fill our own cups up. How to get to a point where, we all need people, but not to feel so dependent, I guess, on needing other people. How can we sustain and support ourselves when those relationships aren't there for us, or maybe not as many as we'd like? That's something I'm trying to, keep working on, figuring out. Yeah. And it's okay to not have all the answers, and not to have, I'm someone that's so often, I want to know how I feel about something. What's my next step? What's the right decision? To have that surety, conclusiveness. But if you don't have that now, you're not sure about something, okay, we're going to put it on the shelf, let it simmer a little longer, and then we'll come back to it. We don't have to do everything in one day and know the pathway forward at all times. Anyway, that's where I'm leaving things at. Thanks for coming to this episode to listen to me try not to get too emotional and voice cracking and wavering and all the things. But no, I don't know. I think the more and more I connect with people too, it's all stages of life. We all have these moments where life can feel overwhelming, like we're doing so much but not getting enough back, or just having to remind ourselves, like, girl, you are awesome, you have wonderful energy, you need to protect that energy. Not everyone deserves to be in your life. And gas yourself up and trust that more good will come to you, because you are good. Alright, wrapping it up, so this isn't 20 minutes. But thank you for giving me this outlet. And if you're still here, you're a gem. Hope this helped. If not, thank you for giving me the space. And you're loved. Hope you have a great day. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video.